I'm Jeff Chamblee, and this is The Stand Radio. Part of a healthy Christian life is spending daily devotional time with the Lord. Sometimes as we focus our hearts and minds on the words of God in Scripture, a devotional book can be a big help. Lennae Patrick is director of the AFA Resource Center, and she's with us to highlight a new devotional book that's being featured in the April issue of The Stand magazine. Hi, Lennae.
Hi, Jeff.
Good to have you with us today. Tell us about this new resource that we have.
It is Faithful Reflections, a devotional book by AFA staff. And it came out of just a conversation that several of us as staff had about a year ago, talking about what else can we offer our supporters and our donors. And as a staff here, every day we are blessed to sit in on our morning open, our staff devotional. And as we were talking, one of the people in the meeting said, there's so many people that you never hear on the radio, but they have something to say. And what if we allowed our supporters to get a glimpse of what we get to experience on a daily basis? So what we did was we went about finding 30 individuals who are staff members here at AFA. Some of them are names you know from the radio, Bert Harper and JJ Jasper and all of those guys that are hosts. But then there's also the ones that you never heard of. All these people that are there, they've got great walks with the Lord. They've got something to say, but we don't hear them, or at least their voice doesn't go out. So over about 6 or 8 months, we asked them, would you please just write a short 250-word devotional? It's about the equivalent of what it takes 5 minutes to speak. And of course, most of these people aren't the people who want to be out front. So we had to encourage them, say, no, we know you have something to say. We know the Lord has put something on your heart. And what came out of it is this beautiful book that is 30 different devotionals on a wide variety of topics. And everything from discipleship to marriage and family to spiritual growth, walking through times of fear and uncertainty, just everything that you can imagine going through. And then at the end of each devotional is a spot where the reader can take some time to reflect, write their own prayer requests, their own thoughts, their own feedback, just interact, as we want to do, not just a matter of reading the word or reading the content, but engaging with it and growing in the process.
Now, that's a really good idea. And when I got this book out and looked at it, I wondered if it came out of our devotional time, because one of the things that our listeners need to know is AFA puts a lot of emphasis on the authority of Scripture, and we start every morning with staff devotionals. And like you said, Lennae, people get up from all departments, and I would suppose that this is represented by the news department, engineering, IT.
We did our best, and narrowing it down to 30 was the tough part, because we tried to get somebody from every single department. Almost all of the department heads are included.
Okay, all right.
We thought we'd start with them and then find some others that were willing to do it. But, there's so many individuals that have great content and hearty walks with the Lord, and we just wanted to get a little bit of that out. And some of the things we've heard in our morning devotions and other stuff was brand new. That as I was reading through it, I'd never heard them say that before. But there's a lot of great content here.
Well, it's a great looking book. Now, give me some of the titles, if you'll open that up. And you've already sort of alluded to the organization of it just a little bit. So just give me a sample of some of the titles that you have there.
Under the discipleship area, there's one about God's money that was written by our head of accounting, Walter Billingsley.
Okay, all right.
Bert Harper wrote one about real worship. We've got someone wrote on leaving a legacy for your children and grandchildren. Another one, teaching and training your children. Refreshing in His presence. The power of the Spirit. Just like Jonah. The weights we carry.
Okay. So just a variety.
Just a variety, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's not the same as a devotional that you would read from one author. It really is a variety of perspectives, a variety of voices, and styles of writing.
Now, Lennae, tell me about the AFA Resource Center as a whole, as a division of AFA. How do you all support the mission of AFA?
we offer actual resources, and we try to offer as many things as possible that are AFA unique and AFA specific. It's the books that are written by our staff members, the people that are on the air. We've got books by Brother Don and Tim and other writers from The Stand and other radio hosts. And then we've got our Cultural Institute. All of the videos that we have, or the vast majority of the videos that we offer in DVD form, are done by American Family Studios. So we try to offer those resources that complement what you read in The Stand, what you hear on the radio, what comes out in all of our mailings, that all tie together, that support the mission to equip the church to make a difference in culture.
So there's a lot there. The website is resources.afa.net, resources.afa.net. Looking on the website, Lennae, you've got also AFA apparel.
We do.
If you'd like a nice-looking cap or a jacket or something like that, you may want to check that out.
Yeah, we have those people who they just want to rep AFA when they're out in their communities.
And we don't mind that.
We don't mind that in the least.
All right. Once again, the devotional book is Faithful Reflections, and we hope you'll check that out at resources.afa.net. Lennae Patrick, thank you for being with us.
Welcome.
You can hear today's show again as a podcast at afr.net. And for a free 6-month subscription to The Stand magazine with all kinds of articles on culture, faith, and family, just visit afa.net/The Stand. I'm Jeff Chamblee. It's been great to be with you today. Join us next time here on The Stand Radio.